All right, it's time to pick your favorite bands. Not your music bands, exercise bands. Coach Cody coming at you today with 5 exercises that you can do from home. Now, I'm gonna use bands in my workout today. I know a lot of people have these already, but if you don't, it seems to be like this is the one piece of exercise equipment that's still pretty readily available ordering online. You'll notice I have 2. I have one that has a handle and one that's a full loop. Well, that's an awkward loop, but it is a full looped band. Whatever, it doesn't matter, you can use both. Today, I'm gonna show you using the one with the handles, okay? So I like to have 2 different exercise bands available. This is a lighter resistance and for the smaller muscles, and then you can use a heavier resistance band for some of those bigger muscle groups. So let's start off with exercise number 1, good old-fashioned squat. I'm gonna take my band, come all the way down to the ground. Very important that you get nice and slack in the band so that you can step on properly. Good squat position. I lift up. I take my band behind right here, and then we're gonna squat down, bring that butt behind, and straight up. Butt behind, straight up. There you go. That is your squat. Now, second exercise, very similar. We're gonna take this into our side glutes. Bring the band down. Right here, I'm gonna lock out those arms, and I'm gonna pull a little of the slack out to make it a little harder in between. So I narrowed my feet down, and then I'm just gonna simply take this to a side to side walk, back and forth. When you reach out through that hip using that side glute. There you go. Okay, so for the next few exercises, you're gonna need an anchoring point. So a couch or something that can't obviously be pulled when you pull with your band. So I'm gonna use my little sturdy bench here. You're gonna take the band around right here at the base. Third drill I'm gonna show you, good old-fashioned row, working our back. So I've got my band, I step back, I'm gonna hinge through the hips, not really squatting, just hinging forward right here, and then I'm gonna pull straight back. Right there, nice and slow, squeeze that back. If you want a little bonus, you can take it into a fly. So notice if you do that fly, it's gonna go a little bit more to the upper back, that nice little diagonal movement right there. Great, okay. Exercise number 4, let's work some arms, our triceps. So same position that we just did. I'm gonna hinge. Now I lock my elbows in nice and tight, and I'm gonna simply extend back. Now notice my palms go up when I extend back, fully flexing that tricep. Don't let those shoulders or elbows move. Keep them nice and still. Good. Okay. Final exercise, working that core. Ideally, if you can have an anchoring point that's a little higher, like let's say hip to torso height. I don't have that here at my studio, so I'm just gonna show you from my anchor point down low, which you can still do, totally fine. Again, I'm gonna use a light resistance band for this because I've got to stretch it quite far. So I'm gonna take it here, almost like I'm gonna come back, I don't know if this is proper golf swing or tennis swing, here, and then through my arms, stay nice and tight because I'm using only my core to rotate. Notice my toes slightly pivot. I'm gonna reach down to that knee line, back up to that toe, and then to simply do the other side, turn on around. All right, y'all. Coach Cody, thanks for joining me. Until next time, be well, be safe.